Let's fight the algorithm!
Warning, this episode contains one-eyed people. Welcome to a new episode of Brosmind TV!
Somos los hermanos Mingarro!
Yes, we are! This is Alejandro and that's my brother Juan.
Hello.
Welcome to a new episode because it's Tuesday. How are you doing, brother?
Fantastic, I'm great. And hey man, ¿por qué llevas un parche? Why are you wearing a patch?
I know we're having some issues lately, but no, it's because today we're talking about one of our favorite projects. Man, every time we talk about personal project, we say it's one of our favorites.
It's always your favorite, no?
Exactly.
Sí.
Man, I'm out of breath, man, all these movements.
Yeah.
But yeah, today, because we're talking about patch girls.
Wow, look at that. Such a kick-ass woman, man.
Yeah, man, amazing. It's a group of girls that go in adventures through the world. And for a specific reason that we may not say today, they only have one eye. Man, I'm really out of breath, man.
Yeah,
I gotta say that this is the fourth take.
Esfuerzo.
The intro has been to be repeated for some technical issues. Because today, man, we forgot about saying we're in a new background.
Hey, man,
Where are we?
We're in the other part of the studio. Usually we do the Brosmind TV show there.
It's only 2 meters away.
We moved here because this table is bigger and we needed to do some tests. And
anyway, let's see how it flows.
Patches fit really well on us. We look like billions, no? Like
the enemies.
Billions, yeah.
But anyway, the patch girl, it's been
we're going to conquer the world.
Some characters that we've been using in many projects for many years. For instance, in our bicycle playing cards, if you go to the, you see, well, they're all around here. Anyway, look at this one.
Yeah.
Oh.
So the thing is that we've been drawing those characters with patches, no? All those patch girls during a long time.
Yes.
And as usually happens to us, we say, "Oh man, those characters look so great. Why don't we create a background and a story around them?"
Yeah.
And we started we define them more in that deck of cards.
Yes.
And well, we're going to show you later. But this reflection, this is about,
Tell me, brother.
there are a lot of people who draw artists who use famous characters in their work, in their artworks. No, why? No, they draw popular culture characters and put them into their paintings or into their art. I don't know why. If you are an artist, shouldn't it be great to create your own character?
Exactly. Here is a big dilemma that we've been going through for the last 20 years.
Yes.
Every time you create a new character, you're always competing or into the market with all these big brands, like SpongeBob, Simpsons, and all those people. They are great, and we consume them, and we love them. But when you have the chance to create your own character, to create your own artwork, we are always fighting for the idea that, man, try and make your own, These people that are already handling and taking care of the whole market, why don't we try to sneak in our own ideas?
Yeah, but it's not only their fault. It's also
no, I mean, it's not a fault of anybody.
Of the audience sometimes, because
you're guilty.
In cinema, no, they are doing these reboots constantly.
Yes.
No, it's difficult to create a new franchise or a new IP.
Exactly.
Or the same happens to us. Sometimes we have an idea or we have a comic and we go to a publisher and say, "Hey, what do you think of this?" It's really cool, but nobody knows that. It's very difficult to start selling this because probably they prefer to buy the famous ones that are.
Yeah, they prefer maybe to license something that is already there and we are all familiar with than trying to invest in new people or new art or new concepts. Yeah. And when you have the chance to actually do that, it's usually with small independent companies. What is great is more underground and stuff, but sometimes you are not able to explore new medias and stuff with your own creation. So that's making people. Well, that's our theory. Maybe we're wrong. Please comment down below in the comments. But we have the feeling that if people are afraid, the big companies, the people with the market that they are taking care of the market, they handle distribution and everything, they don't want to have a little bit of a risk and invest in new talent. Sometimes it's very hard to compete with big brands, right?
Yeah. You're right. No, but it has totally sense. Yeah, probably they are going to sell less, but man, you have to do the effort, no? Just to create new characters and
exactly. And of course, as a point of view of the artist, of the character creator, it's very frustrated. It's very much when you create a character, you put a lot of love into it, and they die directly in like a couple of weeks. Maybe what was that? Oh, some bongo beats, brother. This is supposed to be serious. But anyway, I'm sure some of you guys are familiar with this thing. So today we're gonna do a little experiment. We're testing this new table. Well, it's actually not a new table. This new set, sorry.
Yes.
Do you have some markers, brother?
Actually, I have.
So we're gonna show you what's the problem with these things, you know? So for instance, if we tell you, can you draw SpongeBob? You will say, yes, of course, you know, I get a marker and just have to draw a big nose, right? The classic mouth. I'm doing this by memory, so maybe I'm completely wrong, but I know he has 2 big teeth, right?
Yeah.
And then he has 2 big round eyes, right? And I'm only gonna be drawing the.
Yeah,
can you see? Oh, sorry. Oh, thank you. And then it has this very trademarked bum, bum. So, without really knowing it or studying it, I think this could. Do you think this is SpongeBob, brother?
Yeah, of course.
Then you can actually do the whole body, but only with this, you know, we already know that it's SpongeBob.
The sheet of paper is also square.
Yeah, so exactly.
Yeah, no?
Who lives in I don't know the song in English, but yeah, anyway. So the thing is that it's so easy, you know, for us to remember those characters because they are everywhere, you know, and even if you draw them badly, we're gonna instantly recognize them. So those are our competitors, no? Those are our enemies. Well, they're not enemies because if we consume them, we love them. We love people working with these brands and licenses. So it's you need to understand that when you create a new character, you need to try and do things that are actually easy to remember, easy to draw. And that's a very complex market. So instantly, I know what my brother, I mean, this is not Planify, but I know he's drawing Doraemon, right, brother? It's not the best version, but well, let me draw it. I think I will do like a big circles, you know? So there are characters that are very, very easy to remember. I think he has a nose, 2 big round eyes. Yeah, maybe there are.
Yeah, not very good.
Yeah, no, put it on the camera. I think it's. I think he has like a mouth like this. Oh. Wow. Anyway, that's terrible.
Very
nice. Man. Oh, anyway, but you know, it's very.
This is a part of the body of the Doraemon.
Do I need to pixelate that?
No.
No, that's the arm. No,
the
right?
Arm,
so you know, I don't know. We don't. It's just there in our memory, right? Can you draw Mickey Mouse? That's a pretty complex one.
I'm the worst doing that one.
But Mickey Mouse, for instance, while my brother tries to do a much more complex one, I'm gonna try to do this reverse for you guys. So if you do a Mickey Mouse, you just need to do the M from McDonald's, right?
I know that the ears are always looking the same, no? From every, that no matter where
the position, right?
Where you are.
So for instance, I draw this, and probably you're already familiar with this, you know? That's Mickey Mouse, you know? Just a big M, and then maybe you don't really remember how the mouth was. Is it like does it have like a nose or not? Something like this, maybe. Well, man. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah,
probably one of my best Mickey Mouse drawings. Yeah.
But anyway, so when you draw a character like this, you know, even if it's terribly drawn, you're familiar with it, you know. So that's why it's so easy to sell products like this, or they are like more confident to pay a license, even if it's incredibly expensive for Mickey Mouse than a Brosmind one, for instance, you know? Yeah. Because what if I draw you this character? Will they know who this one is? This is pretty recent. If you've been watching Brosmind TV, you probably know. If you did the lessons and you... So for instance, we draw this. If you are familiar with our work, you'll know that it's Zero from our collection Pop Upside Down, right? Yeah, that's the one that's right. So the idea is like every time we create a character, we try to do something that is very simple to draw, even if it doesn't really look like. For instance, this one, as you saw in the previous episode, is like a 6 and a 4, and then you make the whole wheel, bam, 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 bam. Anyway, but the idea is like, this is our goal. You know, every time we create a character, we try to do things that are easy to remember and easy to draw. So you make it your own, right? Yes. And that maybe is easy for us for the business side of this equation. Right. But anyway, today we're talking about the patch girls. Yes. Can you draw a patch girl, brother?
I'll try. Yeah.
So, sorry. So just one last thing. So the idea of the patch girl was like, let's try to make something that is more human than our current work. There are like these badass girls with all these details, but that are still really easy to draw or paint. Yeah. What's the realistic thought on this? That we did it many, many years ago, and they've been part of many, many products we've been doing, like the playing cards we shared to you. Yeah. but they are like a completely failure, right, brother?
Yeah, they never work, but we love them. And we are still trying. For example, this patch girl. Well, it's not actually a patch, it's a patch glass. Or
Yes,
I don't know
patch
how
glass.
to say, unas gafas parche, no?
But and like for instance, in the Bob Upside Down book that I have down here, there is a girl, there is a patch girl. So it's one of those series or characters that we create that we keep using them. Man, can you draw the patch girl from the Uno from Bob?
Yeah, of course.
Well, keep talking, brother. Is that okay?
That made me work a lot today, man.
Yeah. So the idea is like they are failure for the moment because we draw them maybe like 6-7 years ago.
Yeah.
In graphics like the one that I'm gonna put here now. One, look at this. This is a beautiful circle illustration with all this the universe surrounding the patch girls. Here is another one like this jungle where this universe where they are also traveling around, and this is another one.
Yeah.
Hope this editing skill
They are
works.
supposed to have a kind of a mystery behind those patches.
Exactly.
There's like a secret or something we are going to explain one day.
Yep.
And that's the idea. And they are kind of adventures around the universe or, in those exotic planets, whatever.
Exactly.
And they are a super cool gang. Yeah.
Look at this. So this is a failure in terms of market because we try to make multiple products. We try to license them to different companies, and they've been always very not that successful. People are not getting used to it because it's easier to go with the other characters, like this one. But it's fine. But here is the message. I mean, if you have an idea, try to make your own. Try to create your own character, your own universe, and make it your own. Make it yourself. Man, I cannot say that. Make it yourself. Make it your own.
Make it your own.
Make it your own. Make your own things.
Create your own one.
Exactly, and don't wait for the call. Make it yourself. Try and sell it afterwards, and just not only making one drawing. It's enough, probably. Just try to create the whole background, the whole narrative is always good. So we're gonna keep fighting for this project. Today, which day is today, brother? 25th of February of 2025, and who knows? Maybe in 1 year, 2 years, 10 years, you will hear again about the patch girls, but not through Brosmind TV, but through your kids, your family members, whoever. Maybe you go down there and you suddenly know how to draw a patch girl. That's our goal. That's what we want to do, and we see you next Tuesday. Thank you very much. Thank you, brother. Bye.